Good morning. Disney and OpenAI have entered a massive multi-year agreement to license 200+ characters for AI video generation. Is the creative industry ready for fan-prompted Marvel and Star Wars content? Microsoft's leadership claims AI will evolve from a tool to a true digital colleague within the next half year. Are businesses prepared to integrate autonomous agents into every core operational process by mid-2026? Sam Altman stated he is 0% excited to lead a public company. Despite reports of a $1 trillion IPO valuation for OpenAI, can OpenAI scale to AGI while avoiding the pressures of quarterly earnings reports? Plus, AI job cuts top 50K in 2025. E2 sets global deepfake standards. Mandatory AI degrees at universities. NVIDIA unveils AI networking hubs. Brands pivot to AI-generated shorts. 85 meters, jobs replaced by 2026. AI automates 25% of work tasks. Microsoft adds AI to staff reviews. 3-person teams go global via AI. 2025 US job market stagnates. Agent management is a must-have skill. All of this and more in today's edition of AI in the AM. Let's go! The Walt Disney Company has officially partnered with OpenAI to integrate its vast library of intellectual property into the Sora generative video platform. This $1 billion equity investment deal allows fans to generate short-form social videos using characters from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars. While Disney will use OpenAI's APIs to enhance Disney Plus and internal workflows, the move has sparked intense debate regarding the rights of original creators and the future of traditional animation. This massive commercial expansion of AI capabilities places even more scrutiny on the leadership decisions and future corporate structure of OpenAI itself. During a recent podcast appearance on Big Technology, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman addressed the mounting rumors of a 2026 or 2027 IPO. Altman expressed a profound lack of enthusiasm for the role of a public company CEO, describing the prospect as annoying and potentially detrimental to OpenAI's mission. While the company is reportedly in talks for fresh funding at valuations exceeding $750 billion, Altman maintains that the private structure is currently better for safety-focused research. As OpenAI weighs its long-term corporate identity, major partners like Microsoft are already looking ahead at the tangible ways this technology will redefine human interaction in the coming months. Microsoft has released a series of bold predictions for the next 6 years, with a specific focus on the immediate transformation occurring in the next few months. Corporate VPs highlight that AI is transitioning from answering questions to executing complex, multi-step workflows autonomously. The company envisions a workplace where agents act as the new apps, handling everything from data crunching to global marketing campaigns with minimal human oversight. This shift is expected to accelerate breakthroughs in science and healthcare globally. However, the drive towards such extreme operational efficiency is already being felt as a wave of structural job losses across the technology sector. Consulting firm Challenger, Gray and Christmas reports that AI-driven layoffs have reached unprecedented levels in late 2025. Major tech entities including Amazon, Microsoft, and Salesforce have explicitly cited AI as the driver for restructuring thousands of roles, particularly in HR and customer support. While some executives claim these cuts are cultural rather than technological, internal memos suggest that AI usage is now a mandatory metric for performance reviews. This trend has created a challenging environment for job seekers as hiring slows across the tech sector. To mitigate the chaos caused by such rapid disruption, global organizations are racing to establish technical standards that ensure content remains trustworthy and verifiable. The ITU's new technical paper on multimedia authenticity marks a major step toward a regulated AI landscape. The report categorizes standards into 5 clusters: content, provenance, trust, asset identifiers, rights declarations, and watermarking, with experts predicting that 90% of online content will be AI-generated by 2026. The ITU is convening a multi-stakeholder collaboration to ensure that human-generated labels are verifiable and secure. This initiative aims to align government policies with industrial, technical capabilities to protect the global information ecosystem. As the world establishes rules for digital content, academic institutions are simultaneously rewriting their rules for what every student must master to remain competitive. Higher education is undergoing a fundamental shift as universities across the United States integrate AI literacy into their core curricula. Ohio State University has announced that starting in fall 2025, every new student will encounter AI workshops in their first semester to ensure AI fluency by graduation. Similarly, programs at the University of Florida and UC Davis focus on 4 key areas: understanding AI, practical application, ethics, and social impact. This movement is supported by partnerships with tech leaders like NVIDIA to provide necessary supercomputing infrastructure for student research. This academic investment in intelligence is being powered on the back end by the development of specialized factories designed for massive scale. At the SC25 conference, NVIDIA unveiled the next generation of supercomputing infrastructure, including the DGX Spark and QuantumX photonics switches. These advances allow AI factories to process massive datasets with 3.5x better power efficiency and significantly higher resiliency. Companies like CoreWeave and Lambda have already committed to integrating these optical communication systems. This infrastructure is critical as AI models move into the hundreds of billions of parameters, requiring hardware that doesn't just work harder, but works smarter through photonics. The immense output of these processing hubs is directly fueling the high-speed production of content that is now dominating social media platforms. Marketing data shows a surge in the use of AI tools to create viral shorts and reels. By automating the editing, script writing, and visual effects, brands can now produce dozens of high-quality clips daily. This shift is challenging the traditional creator economy. As AI-generated influencers and branded content achieve parity with human-made videos in engagement metrics, the collaboration between Disney and OpenAI is expected to accelerate this trend by providing high-quality, licensed assets for these AI-driven formats. This explosion in automated media generation provides a localized example of the broader economic trends predicted by global observers regarding human labor displacement. A new report from the World Economic Forum underscores the scale of the AI transition. While the 85 million job replacement figure is daunting, the report also suggests that 97 million new roles could emerge in fields like data labeling, AI safety, and human-machine collaboration. However, the immediate challenge lies in the speed of the shift, which is leaving many traditional industries such as accounting and insurance, underwriting scrambling to retrain their workforces. These grim global forecasts are mirrored in the specialized financial analysis coming from major institutions that view a significant portion of work as ripe for automation. Goldman Sachs researchers suggest that AI's impact on productivity will be profound, potentially increasing the total annual value of goods and services produced globally by trillions of dollars. However, this growth comes with a quarterly disruption of tasks across 2/3 of the current job market. The sectors most at risk are those requiring significant data processing and administrative coordination. The report highlights that while automation is inevitable, the quality of intelligence produced by these systems will determine the long-term economic stability. For the individual worker, this stability is now being tested by the direct inclusion of AI proficiency within corporate performance evaluations. Internal memos from Microsoft reveal a shift toward AI-centric performance metrics. Julia Liason, president of Microsoft's developer division, has stated that using AI is no longer optional and should be part of holistic reflections on an individual's impact. This policy aims to drive deeper adoption of Copilot services across the company. While intended to increase efficiency, the move has raised concerns among staff about the pressure to automate their own workflows. This internal shift signals the beginning of an era where small, human teams are expected to perform like massive departments through the use of digital coworkers. Microsoft's vision for 2026 involves alliances between people and technology. They predict that small, agile teams will use AI agents as digital co-workers to execute tasks that previously required dozens of employees. These agents will manage the drudge work of content generation and logistics, allowing humans to focus entirely on creative steering and strategic decision-making. This paradigm shift is expected to radically change the ROI of small businesses and startups. However, as organizations adapt to these leaner team structures, new graduates and job seekers are finding a market that has effectively stalled in its hiring of traditional human roles. Job seekers in the tech and administrative sectors report a frozen market where companies are slow to hire while they figure out their AI strategies. Many candidates find themselves stuck in automated loops or receiving generic rejections from AI-driven applicant tracking systems. ATS experts warn that if companies don't refine these algorithms, they risk missing out on top-tier human talent that doesn't fit a specific AI-optimized resume profile. This stagnation is a key driver of the tepid hiring noted in federal labor reports. To overcome this systemic freeze, workers are being advised to pivot their skill sets toward the high-level management of the very agents causing the disruption. As automation handles more entry-level tasks, the most resilient roles are becoming those that involve agent management, the oversight, and troubleshooting of AI-driven systems. Career consultants suggest that AI interaction is now a core competency as vital as basic computer literacy. Employees who can successfully integrate AI into their daily routines and prove its impact are the most likely to survive the ongoing restructuring at firms like Amazon and Salesforce. That about wraps it up for this edition of AI in the AM. Be sure to like and subscribe and tune in tomorrow.